We are here. We are here. Finally, finally. I haven't been to one of these in forever. I think this was the last time in 2024. So, I'm so excited. I know. These beautiful orchid pots. I've never seen a variegated desert rose. Oh wow, that's nice. Ooh, I might get this. I think I want to get one of these. So cattleyas are not my friend, but they are pretty. That's for sure. For some reason, they never rebloom for me. If they were saying they were hungry, that's why I should have eat one bagel and fill the gap. came, we saw, and I got a bunch of yummy good stuff that I will share with you when I get home. But it was nice. Walked around, had some food, got some soursop and ceviche to go. Yeah, it was a beautiful day, right, Tamara? Let's take a look at what I picked up at the Bonnet House Orchid show. I got a nice selection going here. I definitely went, especially for this vendor, and I'm so glad he was there because I've been meaning to get this plant for the longest, and the Shibuyan, and he had them. I picked up two. I got back a, what is this called? Ruler marks? I'm not sure. Look at the tag. But I did have one previously and it died. And then I picked up a coconut orchid along with a dendrobium that smells like jasmine when it's in bloom. I think she put the tag name in there for me. They were so nice. She was so nice. She came and she helped me pick out one that was nice and fluffy. So yeah. And this is the coconut orchid, and it is filled with buds. I picked this one because most of the buds are not open, so I can look forward to, you know, enjoying the blooms and the scent a little bit longer. These smell like coconut. It's so yummy. And the last thing I picked up was this dendrobium, and it smells beautiful. I loved how the blooms, the color of the blooms, and I see a lot of nice new growth coming in, so yeah. The main reason I went to this event is because of this vendor. This is his name right here. The last time he was there, I got some good stuff, and I went to his booth first and I spent the most money at that booth. I picked up all of these plants from him, especially this find. This was a good one. Oops. So that's the name of this little beauty right here. I see something coming up. I don't know if it's buds or new plants, new keiki. But yeah, so pretty. There were 3 different kinds. It was hard choosing, but I decided to go with this one. It was the more delicate looking one. It looks soft and fairy-like. The other is like the markings or the coloring was a bit stronger. So that's it for this section. Then we're gonna move to the grid because that's where the bulk of the remainder orchids that I pick up from this particular vendor. So I picked up two of these plants, as you can see. One was in bloom, and the bloom is so fragrant, like it fills the air, and it is just a beautiful plant. I don't think I've had one of these before. I think these are my first. I think I've had something similar to it, but not the one with the spotted leaves. But I'm not sure. I don't think I've had it before. I don't recall. I grabbed this fowl. I thought it was so cute. It was so delicate and cute, you know, and I wanted smaller plants for the grid. This one had two in the pot, so that was a plus. And I've never had a fowl that the spike looks like this, so that's exciting. It's different, and I like that nice, you know, red color that it provides for the grid. And then I also got this one, and it's like a tiger, like tiger stripes when it opens up. Okay, some are in bloom, so I picked one that the buds are not open up, you know, so I can have a longer period of enjoying the blooms. But let me grab the tag for this one so you can see the name. So that's what this one is called, with the tiger stripe blooms that are coming in nice and strong. Now this one, I think this is my third plant of this one, if I'm not mistaken. And it is the mini mark. I definitely wanted to get this one back in the collection because I loved it so much, and I've been missing it. Focus. There we go. It died when it was around the back because majority of my orchids got crown rot because of how I had them set up, and when I watered it, it went down in the crown, and there was not enough sun and wind, I guess, to dry it, so they all developed crown rot and slowly died. So I'm building back the collection slowly, but this was a must. I just love the way how this blooms. I love the color, so yeah, I'm happy. So this is the last orchid I picked up, and it's in bud. I swear, every one of the plants that were in bloom, when I looked at the bloom, all the blooms are different and they all had the same name. So I don't know. This one was a tricky one. So I decided to pick one that hasn't opened yet and see how, you know, that turns out. But yeah. So that's it. It was an excited, you know, visit. I haven't been to one of those in a while, so it was very nice. I enjoyed it. And I got to pick up a few things very reasonable. It's so nicely priced. Like this was $25. I saw vendors there and the price was a bit higher, you know? So you can't beat that. So yeah, gratitude for holding space. Until next time, much love.